Welcome back. You're probably wondering again why I'm showing up with no makeup on and I sound like this. Well, I'm getting over a head cold and it's good to actually be doing something. The last couple days I haven't done squat. So I thought that this would be a great time to do this. It's the Too Faced Power of Makeup collab with Nikkie Tutorials. It's wonderful. You can do a everyday eye, you can do a fancy eye, you can do a dramatic smoky eye. You also get a bronzer that smells like chocolate because it's the Soleil, a champagne truffle highlight, and 2 of the blushes. Also in the kit, you get a shadow insurance, you get a container of glitter, you get a sketch marker in black, and a Too Faced Better Than Sex purple mascara. That's purple. I'm gonna do a full face because I have a lot of Too Faced stuff. Let's get started in, I think it was an Ipsy. I got a Hangover RX primer. Let's take a pea-size amount. Tap, 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 tap. And let's take some shadow insurance. I have no idea what we are going to do with this look, so it's a come along for the ride with me. I always like to take a little of the eye primer and put it down underneath on the under eye because it helps with keeping concealer on and having it crease less, which is always a dang good thing. Let's take a big fluffy brush. This is an M441 from Morphe, and I'm going to take a tiny bit of Ivy and just lay down a base for the rest of the shadows over that shadow primer. I'm still a little congested, but I can smell the chocolate. I'm going to take a crease brush and take this middle shade Painkiller. It's a light to medium brown. I'm going to put that in the crease. Ooh, even with that, we're looking a tiny bit better. I'm gonna take a little bit more of that. This is a really great transition color. Let's take Makeup and Chill, which is the dark, warm chocolate brown. And I think I'm gonna do a sandwich eye. Right here on the outer V, bring it up a little into the crease. I'm gonna take it into the inner corner and bring it in. I'm gonna leave this part right over the iris and pupil blank for right now. I'm gonna take even more and put more right here. Blend that out up here and just continue deepening this on both sides until you are happy. And you want to do the same thing on the other side so you don't look weird. Again, leaving the center of the eye right here empty on your lid. If you have bigger lids, this will look more dramatic. On me, since my eyes are hooded, the mobile lid kind of goes back into the eye so you don't see it as much, but it'll still be pretty. These shadows are very soft and blendable. There's really no kick up. That is really awesome. And connect the two up here in your crease. Change brush. What should we do? I just want to show you close up how there is a space right here. Let's go for gold! Irresistible, which is this shade right here, and just place that right in the center. And I'm using, I think this is a crown brush, and it's the C408 Chisel Shader. And just leave that for right now. We're gonna come back with Makeup and Chill, that dark brown, and we're gonna feather it out. So go back with this, the e.l.f. crease brush, which I was using with Makeup and Chill, and just feather that in right where the two colors meet, where the gold and the brown meet. I'm going to take a little bit of that Ivy again with the Morphe brush and just do a slight little highlight under the brow. Basically just to marry everything together from the top to the bottom. And we're going to do the same thing on the bottom of the eye. So take that, I just use the same crease brush. Just gently bring it down to where we had the same line up here and bring it out from the inner corner. And again on the other side. I think I'm going to take this Royal Lang Nickel Crease and Smudge Brush. I'm going to take the smudgy side and use that to do the bottom line. Oh, that works much better. And then back to the Crown Chisel Brush, and right where you left the space, put the gold and make the face. There. I'm also going to take this smudgy brush into Wanted, which is the black, and just tap it in there and go right along the outer lash line right here and underneath to deepen this up. And then blend again. And you're done with eyeshadow. And before I continue, I'm going to do the rest of my face before I do eyeliner and mascara. I have two Born This Way foundations. I really like them, but I don't have my correct shade. This one is Warm Beige. This is my Dead of Summer and Sunless Tan shade. And I'm going to add in a little, this is Vanilla. I'm doing this on a candle top. You know, the candle tops you get from Bath & Body Works on all of our favorite candles. And then I just mix it up. Oh, I think we did a good job on color today. Woohoo! Are we good? I'm going to use an e.l.f. brush. I can't remember what this one is. It's one of their, I think, ultimate buffing brushes. And it makes really quick work of blending in foundation. Oh, we might be a little light. Really? I only added a tiny bit. This is a medium to almost full coverage. It's pretty buildable, and it looks much better after, on me at least, 15 minutes after I'm done with all my makeup. It settles beautifully into the skin and is pretty dang awesome. I don't have a Too Faced concealer, so I'm just going to use my Derma Blend and a Real Techniques setting brush on the edges of my nose. And this is definitely one of my favorite concealers ever. It's technically, like I said in the last video, it's a foundation. I'm going to use the blush and bronzer that are in the palette. I'm going to use the, I think it's a Visanti blush brush number 7. I'll put it down below. And I'm gonna add a little bit more life back into this face. Just right under, oh, it tastes like chocolate. Cheekbone. Take a brush from your ear to your mouth and go about halfway, 3/4. You go much further and sometimes it can look a little doll-like. That is really pretty. Now I know why everybody loves the Soleil bronzers. I have the contour kit, which also smells like chocolate. I don't know if it's actually the shade. I'm going to use a Wet n Wild blush brush. I love these brushes. If you see them in Rite Aid or Walgreens now, pick them up. They are wonderful brushes. And I'm going to take a little bit of both of the blushes and work them right over where you put the bronzer. And the higher you put your blush and your bronzer back here, the more lifted the appearance will be. And I'm gonna go back with this bronzer since it's not too warm and do my jowls and my chin. Highlight! Since I can't find my highlight brush, it's not here where I laid it out. Just going to use the same brush that I used to bronze. Oh, that is lovely. It's Champagne Truffle. It's a light ink highlighter. Just right the high points of the face. I also like taking what's left and putting it right here, right above my eyebrows, because I love me that glow. And right down the, I like it on my nose too. Cupid bow. And for the liner, I'm just going to do a thin little line right on the edge of my lash line. Sudafed and coffee make you shaky, but that's okay, because we'll just take a brush and smooth it out a little and try again. And sometimes that thin line turns into a thick line. That's okay. Give that 30 seconds to dry. Squishy, squishy. I don't think I'm going to use the purple mascara today, but I am going to use Better Than Sex Waterproof. And one thing with mascara that I usually always do is take it and scrape it and knock the stuff off the end into the tube. You'll get less clumps and you'll be able to work in layers. It'll be easier to do your mascara. Some people take a Kleenex and just go, but waste not, want not. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. It was actually my name twin, Claire, who encouraged me to try this mascara again. I didn't know if I really liked it, and she loves it. I tried it again, and I am a fan. This mascara is not for the faint of heart. And that's just one coat. This is good stuff. Good stuff. And for lips, I'm going to mix two. Oh, first, let's do eyebrows. I'm going to take an angled brush from Bodyography Pro. It's just a little tiny little angled brush, and I'm going to take Painkiller, that light brown in the middle. If you're thinking, well, Claire, you have dark brown eyebrows. Well, something happens when you use a powder on your eyebrows and it tends to go a little darker. So always go for a lighter powder first. See? Boy, do I need to get my eyebrows did. Back to lips. I'm going to take Cinnamon Kiss, which is a rosy dark nude. These are from the La Creme line, and I love these lipsticks. I think I have 4 or 5 of them. And this is Nude Beach. On its own, Nude Beach is a little light for me, but with these two combined, I have a feeling it'll be really good. See, it's a little bit too pink. Not what I was thinking. So I am going to put on some Nude Beach. And that just brings it down just a little bit so it's not so bam pink. And for setting, I am going to use the Dermablend compact powder. It's just white. You just need a tiny bit of this stuff. And I feel that not only does it set, it blurs a little, which I'm all for that, not being 19 anymore. I have sweatshirts older than that, and I'm not going to do a lot. I'm just going to do the places that tend to get a little shiny, bad shiny. I think that's it. We've used the palette, we've used the foundation, we've used primers and mascaras from Too Faced. I am a huge fan of this brand. I don't know if you can tell, there are the semi-sweet chocolate palettes up there, and then I have the regular chocolate palette. I also have random lipsticks and lip glosses and the contour palette. And it's me also supporting local businesses, being in Orange County. If you're thinking about getting this palette, I think you should. Eyeshadows are really, really blendable. I know that there's been some people's palettes haven't been, but this one is really great. If you want me to do a swatch video, let me know. I can throw one of those up. And if you want to see another look, let me know. I think I'm going to do another look with this palette because there's just so many possibilities with it. That's about it. I will catch you guys on the flip side and talk to you later. Bye. Nobody walking on my lawn today. And yes, if you saw me talking about that dog pooped on my lawn. Dang dog pooping on my lawn.